Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to LEGO Zootopia. This is LEGO Judy Hopps. No, not really. This is furry, I'm pretty sure. Homie loves his fursuit.
Oh, hell no!
But today, we are going to be attempting to build LEGO Zootopia, as Zootopia 2 is out. Huzzah!
Cool.
We have all of our LEGO animals here. We got sheepies, we've got Snack, we have Piggy, cow, shark, puppy, adorable, alligator, cow, bird, pumpkin, the notorious animal pumpkin. We got the pigs, another shark, Florida panther, you know, the whole thing. But these are animals in Zootopia lore that have gone savage. They aren't evolved. They are not intelligent species as of yet. So that's where Mr. Fursuit comes in. We need to actually make these people into people and then solve a crime ring. So obviously we have the option here for Judy Hopps as this bunny, but it doesn't look great. Then there's like, you could go the Five Nights at Freddy's route with the golden rabbit, the yellow rabbit, whatever you want to call it. But that's a little disturbing. Then I also purchased this, which is a Lola bunny, which of course is from Looney Tunes. And I think we're getting a little bit closer with this one, but it's still not really Judy Hopps. Then I also thought like, there's Isabella, who I think is a bunny. Well, maybe not. I don't know. At first I thought it was a cat, but then this Animal Crossing minifigure is clearly the cat, so I don't know. Maybe bunny, question mark. As you can see, our options are not fantastic, but I think there is the standout one of going with Lola bunny, just not using her body and ripping her head off. And then we can go ahead and take a lady cop here, take her head off, put Lola bunnies on it, and then we're gonna need to swap out the hands as well. Sacrificial Tom Nook hands. Toss these puppies on her, and I think this is close as we could get to Judy Hopps at the moment. But let's go ahead and also give her a police tactical belt here. Now, in the movie, the only real weapon she carries is anti-fox spray, so we'll put that on her back, but we're gonna really take Zootopia to its limits. So let's take a Sidan Toys Blicky and put that into her hip holster so she's actually locked and loaded, baby. Let's go! But on top of that, we need her partner, who is of course Nick Wilde the Fox. Once again, we don't have an actual Nick Wilde minifigure. What we do have is Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's, which is just mildly terrifying.
Nice.
But there's better options. We also have the fox from Animal Crossing here. I think that's a fairly good option. And we also have, oh, I took the tree down, my bad. We have another Animal Crossing figure. That's actually, I believe, supposed to be a deer, but you could kind of get away with calling it a fox head if you wanted, since Nick Wilde's head's very similar. But I also have this, which is Series 22 minifigures, and it should be a raccoon inside. Yes, it is. Good. The eBay listing did not lie. Now, I bought this before I realized I had the Animal Crossing fox. And so I was kind of thinking like, ooh, this raccoon head, maybe I spray painted orange for a fox head, which I think would look terrible. So we're gonna go with, I think, the Animal Crossing fox right there. But of course, our boy Nick Wilde is a police officer now. So let's take our man police officer here, rip his head off, replace it with the fox, and then Isabella is going to donate her hands to Nick here. Beautiful. Now, I'm also going to go ahead and slide on a tactical vest here, and we're going to give him nice M4A1. So he's going to be a little bit more of the tactical enforcer, while Judy Hopps is going to be less of the enforcer and more of like the friendly one. It's good cop, bad cop, basically. Now, of course, in this, the first Zootopia, there is the serum that turns the animals into wild, savage versions of themselves, de-evolves them basically. And there's a scene where they get into a train car and they discover the sheep are behind it basically. Now here's the problem. This is like the only Lego sheep I have, and I could not find anything else except for a Minecraft sheep. So we're not gonna use those. For our bad guys in this one, we're just gonna go with like other animalized Lego minifigures. So we can use our boy here from Animal Crossing. We could use Monkey Soup Man. Always good to use Monkey Soup Man in a video. And heck, we can also use bunny suit and raccoon suit. So this is going to be a little bit of a different evil animal corporation that we got going on, but still bad guys.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Guys, I'm not even gonna lie. After recording that, I went to go see Zootopia 2 last night, and then I'm re-recording this in the morning now. Zootopia 2, goated. Fantastic. They did a good job. Went and saw it with a bunch of friends. Highly recommend. Super fun. But we're still basing this on Zootopia 1. So, we have our little laboratory here where we're going to be creating our drug den. And in Zootopia 1, there is a reference during the train car to Walter and Jesse.
Yeah, Mr. White. Yes, science.
Of course, referencing Breaking Bad, Zootopia 1 and 2, both filled to the brim with movie and pop culture references and TV show references. So, just makes it an extra fun thing. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2, all of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. We're gonna go ahead and take our Jesse and Walter and turn them into Zootopia animals. So let's make Walter into a dog here. Perfect. And Jesse, we're gonna turn our boy into a monkey. Very nice. Again, I know they're sheep in the movie, but it is what it is. We can also go ahead and give them some drug paraphernalia. I have my little thing here. And of course, this is a drug that makes all of the animals go savage.
Yes, excellent.
So we'll go ahead and we'll have our boys here, and I want to use this to take up a little more space in the lab, and then have this area be where we're going to have the boys, and we'll have them getting raided later on, obviously. But then I want to make a little pen for like the savage animals. So these are obviously not humanoid. They're regular animals that have been turned back, de-evolved. So we can have like a decent little variety of them here. Let's go ahead and wall these guys off. Okay, so I went ahead and I built this little fenced-in portion here for the savage animals. Then on the exterior, I also added a few more like crates and bottles and things like that from Brick Warp, which is a great custom texture place if you guys are interested in that. Not sponsored. Then I also added the door, because we're going to want to have our Zootopia police coming in and SWAT raiding. Now, we also are going to want to have some additional units in the interior here. So, first of all, we've got our cooks, you know? That's my cat meowing. I'm not sure if you could hear that. So, we're gonna have our boy Jesse here creating the serum, and Walt watching over him, basically dictating everything he needs to do in a very Walt way. Alright, so now, on the other side of things over here, we're going to have our bunny man and equip him with a shotgun. This is a Brickmania perfect caliber shotgun here, and we're gonna have him kind of like surprised guarding the door, like, whoa, what in tarnation is happening? Then we're also gonna have a Mac 10 or 11. I think it's a 10, but let me know in the comments. And we're gonna equip our raccoon with that, and they're actually going to be pointing at the door to fire. So these are the two guards, clearly taken by surprise. And actually, hold on, we're gonna have to put the door the other way, having it swing inward, because we're gonna need to ram it open. Okay, beautiful. So we need our girl Judy Hopps here. Let's take out her pistol, put that in her hand, and actually we'll slide it back so it's like she's mid-firing and the hammer is pulling back. And we gotta give her the SWAT door breacher right here. Beautiful. So she's basically like barging on through with the door breach, and immediately there are two gunmen right in front of her. So of course her partner and maybe lover, it was weirdly, there was a lot of tension in the new movie. It was odd. Like, are they in love? Well, he's going to be back here providing some cover fire as she breaches down the door. Beautiful. So we've got our lab testing on savage animals over this way. We've got 2 animal guards getting door breached as Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde come on through. So this is a more Zootopia, but if they used real weapons, which is a little bit insane, but also very, very funny. I quite enjoy. Very nice. So guys, thank you so much for watching. To all my American fans out there, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you're having a great one. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. We're working our way towards 70,000 subs, and comment down below what you're having for Thanksgiving. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.